Sotheby sale. So we're behind the curtain, so to speak, and these cars are going up right now. This collection of Woodies. So sorry for the shaky cam here. So you can see them going up. This one just conked out. RM guys really do a masterful job of getting these cars running. Some of them haven't run in years. So you can kind of see what it looks like around the corner. All right, we're going to walk outside here. So I think it's about 10 Woodies are in line here to be sold. I don't know that I would have put 10 Woodies in the same order, but you know, they're beautiful cars.
At 25 and now $30,000. $30,000. We're going to count it down. So none reserved, ladies and gentlemen, at $25,000.
The weather is incredible.
Now $30,000. $30,000. $30,000. You say 30? Now 32.5. 32.5.
All right, here's the rest of them lined up.
30,000. 32.5. 32.5. Thank you. Now 35. The internet is on at 32.5. Asking 35,000. $35,000.
You see the nice auction tent. Some nice stickers. '33 V8 wagon. I think this is the one I would want coming towards me right here. Yeah, that's nice. Of course, you have the stickers. All right, we're going to walk around a little bit since it's so gorgeous out here. I'll point out a few of my favorite cars. I will have a longer video coming out hopefully later this week. I really like pre-war cars. I just don't know much about them. One of these Rolls-Royces had a lot of activity as far as phone bidders. I don't think it was, it might have been this one. And so I think one of these had like 8 or 10 phone bidders. All right, I don't think it's this one. This has some pretty serious paint issues there. But one of them, it would have surprised you. Nice boat tail here. A LaSalle, you don't see these too often. Convertible. Got the rumble seat. You got the steps to get up into the back seat. I do like these big Buicks. I would like to have one of these. 53 Skylark. This is a 53. Great colors. Estimates 90 to 120. See that? This would be really nice. I would put power steering in it, disc brakes up front. It's nice cigarette cream. Nobody gets this cigarette cream correct. This looks a little too dark, but it might be one of the more accurate ones that I've seen recently. These are cool. These are the little window cranks for the headlights. There's one on each side. front-wheel drive, ahead of its time. First mass-produced front-wheel drive car. This is cool. V16 Cadillac. This is the first year of the Cadillac V16, 1930. Now, if you watch my video with Jay Leno, he does not have a V16. And I asked him, would he rather have the Cadillac, this car, 1930 Cadillac, or a Marmon 16? This is 75 to 100 grand. This is one of the cars that has a lot of interest on it. And he said he would rather have the Marmon because Marmons are rarer. You don't see them that often. So I think General Motors had copyrighted the name V16, which I think is actually in the logo up here. So you could not call a Marmon a V16. And so they just called them the Marmon 16. Yeah, there you go. And if you talk to a Marmon person, I've only spoken to 2 of them in my life, they get very upset if you call it a V16. You need to make sure you say Marmon 16. This is a nice Jag here. 140, 3.4 liter engine, 130 to 160. The problem with these cars is I'm too tall. So like my chin is like right here. So I'm like, my eyeballs are above the windscreen. Nice dainty shifter. Speedometer on the far right side. Tachometer by the driver. They're just beautiful. Now this is a 140, so it doesn't have the extreme swoops like the 120. It was designed to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more room on the inside versus the 120. Right-hand drive. Oh, this is a Rolls-Royce. This is cool. You got your shifter down there. Rolls-Royce on the pedals. Here's your ignition and your choke. Carburation. So you can see the wood. This is actually wood frame. These are the trafficators for turn signals. If I can get it out, yeah, you can see it. There you go. There's the Spirit of Ecstasy. This one's 55 to 75. Looks like a fun ride. Cadillac V12. Now there's a Cadillac. All right, so you got the Cadillac V8, the V12, and the V16. Just go ahead and buy one of each. Here's another Rolls-Royce. Looks like you could fit all your friends in this one. It's got the suicide door. You can see the door opener here. Left-hand drive. Got the starter button. It's pretty cool. Easily seat 5. So here's your window crank for your divider. Here's when trunks were called trunks because they were an actual trunk. And this thing is so huge. But look at the windshield wiper. Little dainty windshield wipers. This is estimate 125 to 150. All right, here's the one. This thing had all sorts of interest. I don't quite know why. This thing's huge. All right, 40 to 60 grand. Let's see what's going on the inside. Ooh, that didn't sound good. All right, you got your plexiglass window. I don't know what this is down here. Oh, wow, it's like their version of a cup holder, maybe. So I see a big issue with the paint, 2 different colors. Now, if you repainted this black, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't see why this got so much interest. Maybe, it's such a cheap estimate. The paint on this thing is horrible, that people see it being a reasonable project for restoration. Here's the cute, nice little, oh, that's cool. Look at that. Very cool. I don't get in the back of Rolls-Royces often, so I'm learning as we go. Okay, that just does that the one time. I feel like it should do more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, got a mirror. Oh, nice little seat here. You can have your buddy. Let's sit in the back. Ugh. All right, we got a clock. More. So, I bet that opens this door. This down here. Oh, look at that. There's your drinks. Get your drink on. Your Cristal. Not sure what these are for. I'm not going to mess with them too much. Definitely a project car. But, all right, I'm liking it more. It's massive, though. Holy cow. This is like Rolls-Royce Row here. All right, we're going to go under the tent. So there's one of my favorite cars as a show. Dead ahead, I think it's a 57 or 56 Cadillac Barrettes. You got to roll the R's when you say it. Barrettes. Nice Packard behind it, but look at this thing. This was the most expensive car. Well, I take that back. This is one of the most expensive cars when it came out. Now, it's got aftermarket exhaust. I can tell right there, but it looks cool. This is known as the parade boot, so people can sit in the back and put their butts up there. I don't know why. Actually, this one might not be a parade boot with these hinges. 57, 58 had a parade boot. Black on black. People like that. Look at all the chrome. To redo all of the chrome on this car, it's probably close to $100,000. Yeah, 57 or 56. 58, there were quad headlights. 56. Now this is cool. I like this. Oldsmobile. Autocrat. I'd like to have a brass era car one day. Look at this thing. It's just so immense. And it's a two-seater. Looks like you can fit a third in the back. These are kerosene lights. Got your fancy horn. Squeeze it right there. Wooden wheel. Just love. This is a real nice one. Here's your gas tank. Yeah, that's sometimes known as the mother-in-law seat. If it's uncomfortable and away from the other passengers, they call it a mother-in-law seat. This is to hold the top when it's down. Now it's right-hand drive, even though it's an American-made car. That's because they didn't know which was going to win the war of left-hand drive or right-hand drive. So these early cars, even if they're U.S. cars, you'll see them. They're often right-hand drive. This is another cool car here. 57 Chevy, black, red and gray interior, fuel injection, convertible, basically everything you want in a 57 Chevy. The key about these is there paperwork documentation that verifies it's fuel injection, because you can't tell by the VIN stamping You have to actually have period documentation, which is very rare. This is cool. A Singer motorcycle with a wicker sidecar. Is that wicker? I think that's wicker. Very early Cadillac. I like that center light. That's pretty cool. So $90,000 to $100,000, 1904. So on these early cars, one of the key things about them is it qualified to run the Brighton to London rally. And so people will pay more. It's rear entry, so you can see got the little entry here into the back. People will pay more if the car can run that rally. And I can't remember the date. It's like it has to be pre-1906. It has to be a car that would have run the back in the day, like in 1906, you know. So a 1907 car is not welcomed. Wow. Makes me wish I knew more about these cars. Here's a pretty Chrysler Woody. Pretty green color, for sure. Town and Country. Estimates 100 to 140. Looks like nice wood. That estimate's a little high, but I think part of it has to do with the color combo on this car. I mean, it's nice restoration, it looks like. The wood looks really good. It's got a couple little bubbles there. Imperial. I have no idea what an Imperial is, but there you go. Right-hand drive. This is nice. Okay, this might be one of the Rollses that has a lot of interest because it looks really badass, just as it is right now. If ever there was a gangster Rolls-Royce from the 30s, this would be it. 80 to 130. I'm going to do more live streaming as I go to car events. So if you like seeing stuff live as I walk around these places, please subscribe. I will be on a rally in a couple weeks, and I'll definitely do something from there. We got a lot of cool car stuff coming up, so please follow. This is a really cool Corvette. So triple black, fuel injected, which is really rare. Beautiful Packard over there. Let's take a look. Now, a lot of cars sold last night. We only had one car that did not sell. This is beautiful. Got your nice armrest. Back seat looks super comfortable. All right, we're gonna go over here, hit these cars, and then there's another tent I'll walk you over. And then we'll go back inside, behind the scenes look at what's going on behind the curtain. Oldsmobile. It's a cool Bentley. Now this is the star car. So this is a 1935 Auburn supercharged speedster. Look at the back of this thing. This is like what Batman would have driven back in the day. The lighting's not great right now. It's got a little dust on it, but they'll get that cleaned up, I guarantee it, before it crosses the auction block. I think the estimate on this one is $750 to $850. So everyone loves these side pipes for the exhaust. Those are only on supercharged cars, and they're only on one side because they're on the side where the supercharger is. And people will put those on a non-supercharged car, just so that it has that look. Sorry about that. Sun's in a bad spot. Nice old Cadillac. Chrysler Roadster. Oh, this looks nice. Another Chrysler. Okay, Chrysler CG Imperial Roadster. And there's another Chrysler that looks almost identical to this. But I think it's just a two-seater. Oh, yeah, this is the two-seater, yeah. So the other one I think might be a four-seater. Maybe that's it. We'll see if we can find it. Nice Cadillac convertible. There's a cool Cadillac, 57, I believe. A lot of gold accents on this one. 80 to 156. Seville. So the first year of the Fins was Cadillac, 1948. They started the whole trend. So if you hate them, blame Cadillac. If you love them, thank Cadillac. Oh, look at the aeration system here. Maybe this is an AC car. It's oh yeah, there you go. Air conditioning. It's a cool car. I like the colors on this. They have the Autronic eye up there. Ooh, power windows. So we got a E-Type, Rolls-Royce. So these cars are interesting. Lincoln Zephyr Continental Cabriolet, 1940. These are interesting because they're really cool, but they're also extremely inexpensive. This used to be a, I don't know, $60,000 to $80,000 car. Probably 5 years ago. Now it's $30,000 to $40,000. You can't even restore these for what they sell for. Art Deco style gauges. All right, I really do like this Chrysler 300 here. You can see it's got the two 4-barrel carburetors. I don't know if they call it cross air rant, whatever they call it, but it's a desirable option. Nice big fin car. Now this was made for the executives back in the day. That's known as the banker's hot rod. And they had the coolest dashes. Let me see if I can sit down here appropriately. Yeah, look at this. You can't tell, it's actually domed. And you've got the push button transmission, so it's in neutral right now. Reverse is red. Drive, second and first. This also, I don't know if it has AC or not, but it does have some vents down there. It's got the cool door handle here. And it also has, look at all the power windows right here in the center. Cool radio. It's just really a cool design. Oh yeah, AC. Here's the vents up top here. You can lift them up. That's pretty cool. Of course you have to have your cigarette lighter. Now some of these had a front seat would swivel when you open the door. This one does not have that option. But that back seat looks awful comfortable too. Yeah, I would love to have one of these. But it's out of my price range. Let's see what the price is. I'm going to guess. Let's play a game. I'm going to guess 100 to 130, maybe. I did not cheat, and I do not know what it is. Well, I was off. 120 to 150. Excuse me. So I was off 20 grand either direction. Nice 65 Vet, red on red. This is the first year of disc brakes for Corvettes, so 65 more desirable than 64. Not everybody necessarily likes the red on red, but I'm okay with it. This is a driver. You can see quite a bit of paint issues, actually significant issues back here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can see that. But people, that's why the estimate's only 50, I think 50 to 70 grand. It's not 80 to 100 grand. It's because of the condition. Now, apparently this is a really good car from what the other car specialists have been telling me. Drives and runs great. We had one last night that was a really bad car, and it sold, as you would expect, cheaply. But this one's the tricolor. It's got the, I think they call that the Batwing air cleaner. I can't remember what they call that, but very cool car. 50 to 70 grand. I would expect this would go above the high estimate because it's such a nice car. They said everything's great about it. Nice and tight, starts right up, drives really great. I like the gold dash. All right, Jaguar. This is another really cool car here. This big Cadillac. Gold on tan, gold on gold. This one has been getting a lot of activity. And again, this is one in the car specialist meeting they said was a really good car. So when you have car specialists kind of freaking out about a car, you know it's a good car. Look at this thing. Again, power windows. Let's see what it costs. I like this. It's cool. Obviously a much later car than the other ones we've seen. I don't know the year off the top of my head. I'm going to guess. Let's see if I'm right. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 70, 71, 72. I don't know Cadillacs that well, to be honest. Oh, I'm way off. 64. Okay. $40,000 to $50,000. This is a cool piece. Little Aston Martin that's been hot rodded. It's a rough little guy, but it's also cheap for one of these. It's 58. Estimates 100 to 175. I know I just said they're cheap. That's extremely expensive, but not in the world of Aston Martins. Well, I can't get the door open. Outside fuel filler cap, which is cool. It's hot rodded. There's not much, I think, original to the car, but it's a cool thing. All right, let's go over to this other side here, and then we'll go back inside, see what's going on. The logistics for this whole deal is very impressive. We have a ton of people running around. Just timing the car so that they get on stage at the right time is super impressive. Did we look at these cars? Yeah, we looked at these cars. Oh, we didn't go all the way down. Let's go down here. Here's an electric car. Back in the day, they didn't know if gas would take off, steam, or electric. This is a 1917 Ranch and Lang. So what's cool about these is you actually drive from the back seat. So here's the driver's back here. Sorry, you can't really see with that light. Let me get on the other side. So if you're just joining, I'm going to do a lot more live streaming videos around car shows and auctions. So if you like seeing this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. These are always cool. I mean, that's the way they came. They look like the lights up in front of my house. All right, let's try this again. So this is where the driver sits. This is the passenger. So you're looking at the passengers. Now, the reason this was done, they were targeting female drivers, and they wanted to make it like a parlor. So if you look over here, when I want to go to the other side. All right, I got to go back to the other side. There's a vase for flowers. All right, let's try this again. There's a vase over there with flowers. And then how do you drive this? You probably didn't notice there wasn't a steering wheel. You have this, a tiller that goes down like this, and they drive the front wheels that way. So when you hear, keep your hand on the tiller, this is one of the applications. If you like Big Bang Theory, Raj famously said, I can't find the tiller when speaking about a relationship with a woman. All right, let's try this again. We'll go back over here, and then we'll go inside. All right, you see some prime seats set up here for people as they can, maybe they don't want to go inside, and I forgot how much it is to go to the auction, but they still want to see all the cool cars pull in, so you just pull up your chairs. All right, so I can tell already over here, these are the cars that just ran, because I see all the Woodies from earlier, so I'm not going to walk all the way over there. So these are the cars that just came across the block. And a couple cars from last night. All right, let's go back inside. Let's see what's going on behind the curtain. It's absolutely beautiful here. I didn't live stream last night, but I'm going to have a video, and it shows the yellow LaFrance coming up this hill and going inside. I think it was a monster. It was a really, really cool car, so keep an eye out for that. All right, here they are lined up. Got some smoke in here. All right, so some cars they have to push up. We will just watch this next car come by, and then I'll call it a night, at least for live streaming. See all the saran wrap they had to put on the floor so don't mess it up. All right, they should be pulling up here any moment. Alright. So you see the crew coming down. They're the ones that detail it, get it pushed up on stage if it needs to be pushed. Oh, there's that one I sat in. Let's see how that one did. It's already at 55 grand. Here we go. All right, that car is up to 60. All right, let's see here. We'll watch this one go through.
67.5 selling tonight at 65,000. 67.5 going once. 65,000 bid. 67.5 going twice. 67.5 now 70. Roger.
70.
$70,000. At 67.5,
right.
$70,000. I'm going to count it down, and it's selling tonight at 70,000 going once, 70,000 twice.
Estimate was 40 to 60.
At $70,000. Sold 67,005 on the phone desk, and that number.
All right, so that one above high estimate.
9598.
Lot 325 is the 1931 Rolls-Royce Phantom 2 Special.
All right, we'll see you guys at the next one.